Alright guys, it's finally here. It's a Famicom Classic Mini and we're gonna unbox it. So let's go. Okay, so first off, here's the box. It's tinier than I thought, but you know, should be expected considering the size of the unit. Very cool, very faithful to the original feeling, the design of the boxes in the unit. And here's the back, which shows off all the 30 included games. Got a lot of good ones in here. A bit different from the Western version, the NES Classic Mini. But let's go right ahead and open it up. So let's see. See here on the side, it's got a tab. Let's be very careful not to screw this up. Oh, there we go. And we should be able to slide out the whole shebang from here. And there we go. Here it comes. Oh, and it's upside down. Oh, there we go. Alrighty, look at that. Let's put the box over here. And on the top, we got a My Nintendo gift card of some kind. So let's take that, put that on to the side. And here we go. Here's the actual unit. And there we go. It's the whole unit. Oh, come on. Let's pull it out. Ooh, there we go. Whoops. Okay, so the controllers are not fixed in place in the packaging, so we'll save this for later. Take everything out first, and there we go. And in the bottom layer, we got an HDMI cable, and then we got the included USB cable for power. It's a standard USB to micro USB, I believe. It says here on the box you can use the USB cable with an AC adapter, a USB AC adapter, as long as it provides 5 volts and 1 amp or more. We got this, we got the console, we got the HDMI cable and the USB cable. So let's start with the boring stuff. Okay, so inside again, My Nintendo gift card. We got the manual, black and white it seems. And then we got the I believe this is a registration card, and here is the warranty card from Nintendo. Let's take a look at the manual. So on the front is what it looks like, and on the back I'll show you how to plug it in. Pretty standard stuff. Inside is just a bunch of security precautions. The HDMI cable says Nintendo, which is pretty cool. Besides that, it looks very, very standard. Nothing special. And with the USB cable, it doesn't look like it has any special branding at all. It's just a very, very standard regular USB to USB micro cable. So here's the unit. Let's take this off, the controllers. Look at that, super tiny controller. That's player 1, second one, player 2, and it has the player 2 controller design with the microphone and everything, but the microphone, there is no actual microphone on this, so you won't be able to use that. And they look absolutely beautiful. Really, really tiny though, super tiny. And voila, there we go. Very, very tiny. Let's see it. Put the controls in place. It fits just right in. Oh. So you got a power switch, which does move. Funny thing, the power switch was on when I opened it. Power switch feels really good, feels really solid, nice solid click to it. The eject switch does not move, it's solid in place obviously, and the cartridge flip does not open, it's also solid in place. The reset button does not go very deep, it feels like a normal, really common button. Still feels pretty good. You're going to press this a lot because I believe this is what you need to press to go back to the menu. Let's look at the back. So it's got a HDMI out, and it's got the DC in, which is the micro USB, which you hook up with the USB cable and to your AC adapter or your TV's USB port, because that should be able to supply enough power to power this thing on. The bottom looks really good. It's got the air vent, it's got a Nintendo logo and a serial number on the back as well, which is really cool, and 4 rubber feet. On the front again, this expansion port cover does not come loose. It's also fixed in place. Now, a thing that is bothering a lot of people is the cord length of the controller. So let's take a look at that and see if there's any difference with the Western NES Mini. Okay, so this is the full length of the controller cord, as expected, very short, but there is one benefit of being forced to sit very close to the actual unit, which is that because you have to press the reset button in order to access the menu on the unit, this won't be a problem because you're going to be sitting very close to this all the time. And I think that's something that Nintendo has taken into account when designing this. Even though I would have liked to see an optional Bluetooth wireless controller for this. The controller cord is 80 centimeters long, so you're going to be sitting very close to your console when you want to play this. I believe a good way of playing this is probably on your computer monitor, because most computer monitors these days have HDMI inputs, which mean that you can sit by a computer desk, plug this into a USB port and your desktop computer monitor, and then have fun with it. If you want to sit on the couch a couple of feet or meters away from the TV, you'll probably have to invest in a very long HDMI cable and a very long USB cable for power and put this on the table right in front of you. Okay, so what I wanted to show you next is a comparison between an original Famicom and the new Famicom Classic Mini. And as you can see, the size difference is pretty striking. There are some visual differences as well besides just the size. The new Famicom Classic Mini does not have the original stickers explaining the reset and power on function. Those stickers are completely gone. Also, it does not have the sticker on the front explaining the expansion port for additional controllers and things. Also, if you take a look at the air vents, the original Famicom has a bunch of air slits on the back, while the new Famicom Classic Mini does not have as many. On the Player 2 side of the controller, the original Famicom again had a microphone and a volume slider, which the new Famicom Classic Mini does not have. It does have a plastic molding representing the original design, but they do not actually move or work because there's no actual microphone inside. So let's feel up the controller. It feels really tiny in my hand, obviously, because it is really tiny. Comparing it to the original size controllers, they are very different. It feels better than expected. It feels kind of like playing on a Game Boy Advance SP. So if I compare them, the actual buttons, the A and B buttons, are pretty similar in size. And the D-pad on the Famicom Classic Mini controller is just a tad bit smaller compared to the D-pad on the Game Boy Advance SP. So if you are familiar with playing on a Game Boy Advance SP, you should be okay with this controller. The select and start buttons feel mushy, just like the original controller, so nothing weird about that. The Player 2 controller feels pretty much exactly the same, besides the fact that it does not have a select and start button, and the cable comes out of the right side of the controller instead of the left side, like on Player 1's controller. All in all, I am surprised by the build quality of it. It does feel kind of like a toy, but it is a lot better than I expected it to be. And if you like Japanese games and toys, make sure to check out our site, supergangu.com. We just started with free shipping on all items, so now is a good time to check it out. Also, I'm going to be putting up a video when I'm trying out the games, so please look forward to that. So that was a quick look of the Famicom Classic Mini. Hope you liked the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. But don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.